terrific seventh and deciding game between the Suns and the Rockets. The Rockets have had every chance to fold, being down 3-1. They have not, and Houston guard Kenny Smith feels it's the Phoenix Suns who are feeling the heat. All right, gentlemen, the officials for today's game: Bennett Salvatore, Hugh Evans, and Hugh Hollins, and the opening tap to AC Green and the Phoenix Suns. And here come the Rockets. Smith.
And that might
the ball.
Passed up too many easy opportunities early in the clock.
Kevin Johnson outside. AC Green. AC Green's long shot has been off in the postseason.
A bit of a limp to Barkley's easy gate. Normally he would drive that rebound up himself.
Barkley forces his way in, got the basket into the foul. Way too strong. Houston just 1 out of 5. Kevin Johnson open. Got it. KJ.
One of the great front-running teams in basketball. Horrible entry pass by Kenny Smith.
Kevin Johnson down the lane. Rudy Tom Johnson.
A guy with a bad leg. I don't believe he's missed a shot yet either.
missed one, but he's fired up and makes a nice pass to, but it's too long. That thing bounced over the rim, but this is a sensational pass, and I'm sure the Phoenix Suns to get back in the game. Shot clock at 5.
I disagree. I think they're too tall.
And Chucky Brown got that shot off just.
I think Houston needs to come out and get more physical, more aggressive, get in Barkley's face. They're going to fall so far behind in this game, they're never going to have a chance to get back.
Elliott Perry hits another. Perry, in and out.
Perry finished a distant second, the most improved player in the NBA to Dana Barros this year. Just can't play the magic.
12 points for KJ here this afternoon, 5:20 to play, first half. Olajuwon with Tisdale on. Spins. Tisdale got a hand on it. KJ around his man and draws the foul again.
Olajuwon hasn't really taken advantage of the middle. Right here, well, the guy that's got to step up now, other than Olajuwon, is Drexler. Drexler's got the ability to take over a quarter and a game. He's got to start making hoops.
Drexler on the drive. Clyde Drexler.
The defense breaks down. He can also pass the ball out of it.
Terrific ball movement.
Back outside, Ainge for 3.
Second today for the Houston Rockets.
Not yet, but that's why you have 2 halves in a game.
Barkley works his way in, has it blocked, and it's a ball.
Ori is a tremendously valuable player to this Rocket franchise. This is his 3rd year out of Alabama, but just not enough. He's got Barkley in the low box there. Ainge faced him up with the ball the end of last year's series.
Olajuwon on the lob over Tisdale. You know, Houston comes in shooting from the floor. Today, they've shot less than 32%.
Again, but if you look at the scoreboard, they're not in that bad a shape. They haven't played very well, and that's what Rudy's going to be telling his team as we see
play. Olajuwon across the lane. The basket will count, and he'll go to the line.
Danny Ainge has got to be telling himself, I'm going to stop passing to Marley unless he starts making some of those.
Kenny Smith comes back with a 2.
Marley is not a guy that can shoot the ball on the move, so anytime he's dribbling and stopping and popping, his percentage is going to go way down. Now there's a guy that can make a shot on the move.
Kevin Johnson has 18. Suns by 14 points. Elie on the baseline.
Down 9. They're down 9 right now.
I'd free up Ainge for a 3 right now. He's been hot.
Ori blocks Marley from behind.
Get the ball to King.
Johnson lost it.
They got a 3-on-1. They got numbers if they can read it.
Kenny Smith down the lane, offensive foul. That's number 3 on Smith. Houston with the basketball. Drexler to the basket right away, got the bucket and the foul.
He gets a whistle his way, and Barkley cannot jump. So he's trying to use his body and position. He's going to fade. Nice pass.
Pass indeed for AC Green.
The other guy gets hurt.
Shot clock is at 6. Kenny Smith got to make something happen now. Hoists up 3.
So carry them this half, or it's going to be the reason that they lose, and they double up on Barkley.
KJ out of the corner. Only 15% during the regular season. He's hitting half his three-point shots in the playoffs. Olajuwon inside.
They've got to recognize the injury and let Robert Horry do what Robert Horry can do, which would be make him take fadeaway jump shot.
Wesley Person for 3. The rookie out of Auburn. The number 9 three-point shooter during the regular season in the league. Clyde Drexler. Got the bucket and the foul.
Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore?
Not after the 5th or 6th time.
Olajuwon. Chilka off the baseline is there. So the Rockets have come out in the second half shooting the ball.
But Barkley can't change it because he's just moving very badly, and nobody's happier about that than Dennis Rodman.
Drexler and the nice pass from Pete Chilka. The Rockets are within 3.
Pressure on the passer. Your defense is going to get hurt.
Speaking of defense, both teams come out shooting well. Turnaround, Klein has the rebound.
Westphal has gone with Dan Marley to try to slow down Drexler. He anticipates a huge explosion.
Kevin Johnson again.
That's the guy that's going to have to keep.
Hakeem Olajuwon is 10th all-time in the NBA in steals for a center. Remarkable.
Johnson floats down the lane, turn around by Klein. Drexler out of the corner, nails a long 3. You will tell us later, though, won't you, Hannah? 3:15 to play.
I'm glad I didn't hear that.
A big foul, though.
Chilcutt for 3. And we're tied at 71.
Kevin Johnson. They're going to attack him, and Cassell has to stay in the game because he's creating problems the other way.
Kevin Johnson. Barkley with the rebound. AC Green. Phoenix by 2.
Why is Sam Cassell continuing to double-team Barkley?
Cassell for 3. And for the first time since 2-0, Houston leads.
They want Kevin Johnson to be a jump shooter. So that's what they're trying to do. Make him shoot the ball, but they got to rebound the ball. Barkley gets his first.
Adrenaline and pride, the great inner strength of champions like Charles Barkley take hold.
Cassell to the basket and got the bounce. Rebound today.
A couple of Dream Team members from Dream Team 1 coming out with back-to-back weeks.
Oh, and look at the defensive lapse.
Kenny Smith is not making that kind of contribution.
5 seconds in the quarter. Kevin Johnson around his man, drives and scores. Horry launches it at the buzzer. Manny Age on the floor. Barkley double-teamed. Olajuwon back in the game for Houston. Shot clock at 4, and a foul on Cassell. That shot doesn't count, but that's number 5 on Sam Cassell.
That they were getting from that guard position.
And that just shows you how tough Kevin Johnson is, because Cassell's playing the game of his life out here.
Barkley.
Now, the Rockets are going to try to come down and establish Olajuwon. He missed an easy shot the last time, but if they can get him going, they feel they can close this game out.
Drexler.
And bring Olajuwon out because they want to post Drexler. They're going to make the defense react.
Robert Horry for three. Unheard 9.5 to play in regulation.
Yeah, they're running the same play, pick and roll, and then posting Charles Barkley and seeing if he can make something happen. 8 on the shot clock.
Ainge with a fall away. Danny Ainge on Drexler out front.
Well, the Suns trying to pick up their defensive energy. They're staying a lot closer right now. They're going to make them drive the ball.
Olajuwon and the foul. Houston by 3. He is approaching Gail Goodrich's mark of 18 straight. Olajuwon with the jump hook. 17 for Hakeem, and that quiets the crowd for the moment, but they get right back into it.
The only one who's good at quieting the crowd is Michael Jordan. He's no longer in the playoffs.
Ainge left open.
He buried that one to get the crowd back in the game. The Rockets come back to Olajuwon.
Drexler, shot clock winding down at the buzzer. And KJ up for the rebound. Let's see what the call is. They go the other way. Johnson all the way through to the other side.
This is basically the Kevin Johnson show, and he's going to either make it happen.
Oh, what a shot by KJ. And is going to do a little talking to Kenny Smith afterwards. The Western Conference Finals Tuesday night.
Clearing the side. Now this is it's just going to be Kevin Johnson getting the ball. Now they come back to Charles Barkley on the box.
Ainge again. 4 for to play.
Clyde Drexler out of a lot of serious action here.
Danny Ainge. And Elie with the rebound. They go to Barkley. Shot clock at 7. Has it stripped by Horry.
A lot of players standing around looking for calls right now. This is the 7th game. You cannot be conservative. You can't wait for the referees to bail you out. All on the line.
Elie back outside to Horry. Horry on the baseline. Got it. Robert Horry. 4 minutes in the game.
Bad call for Olajuwon's 5th foul. A lot of time in this game.
Shot clock at 8.
Barkley, fall away, short.
See, Barkley can't jump, so he can't do anything. He knows it. And they need to have cutters going to the basket so he can make a pass to him. They're standing outside. Let's see if they come back to Olajuwon.
Turnaround.
All these this year as they battle through, they're all paying dividends right now. They don't need timeouts. They don't need a lot of communication.
Kevin Johnson again. Johnson with 41.
Kevin Johnson needs some help from his friends, but he's doing his job. Crowd trying to get in it right down.
Hakeem with the jump hook. Got the basket and the foul. 4th quarter.
Foul trouble and timeouts will be a factor in the closing minutes.
Shot clock at 10. Barkley. Great look down low.
Defensively, if they make the ball come over the top, they can control the board and the closing moment.
Olajuwon spins again on Danny Shays.
And the defense not really working. You got to score points down the stretch.
Hakeem and Ainge with the deflection. KJ to Person. Too hard. Barkley follows.
The play was there, and Olajuwon made a mistake with the ball. They come back to Olajuwon.
Hakeem on the baseline and a tough shot.
He tried to pass the ball the time before. That didn't work. One of the few turnovers. That was the only turnover in the second half. Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson with 45.
Now you know where it's going.
And Olajuwon threw it away.
Shoot the ball, Kevin.
KJ blocked out of bounds by Ori. Second straight year.
Somebody for Houston's got to make a big defensive play. Robert Ori may be the guy.
Barkley, the pick for Kevin Johnson, who drives across the lane. Back outside, Marley a three.
Barkley.
And Henderson with the rebound.
Barkley, it had to be Barkley to keep it alive.
And Johnson fouled on his way to the hoop by Robert Ori. 1.6 to play. Tie game.
Huge effort. Perfect so far.
He misses number 22. And timeout, Rockets. The Rockets have this possession when we come back.
To wait too long, though.
Elie out of the corner for three. Hit it! Mario Elie with a three.
And Elie, you don't want to give him a chance to get a three off here.
Marley, foul bumped by Ori before he got the shot away.
What you don't want is a flagrant foul to the ground.
Correction, it's 5 on Ori. Marley hits the first.
You can think about a foul on the way out. Now it's a one-point game. Still plenty of time. They got to get the ball in.
The Drexler.
And Drexler grabbed by Marley with 3.5 seconds to play. By Drexler. Three-point lead for the Rockets. Timeout, Phoenix. Aim. Fouled by Drexler before he got the shot off. Ainge, playoff veteran. 190.
On that lane rebounding.
Ainge, hard off the backboard, and it goes in. The last thing he wanted. And the clock moved.
Yeah.
The clock went from 2 points.
That's where Barkley is coming over Hakeem's back. Hakeem's got to treat this just like a rebound on the high pass.
They had Kenny Smith on the bust out.
Ainge with the steal at the buzzer. And the Houston Rockets are going back to the Western Conference Finals.